What's up, guys? I bet you thought I was dead, but not yet, not quite. And like I said, once 1.0 strikes the live server, I will try to, revitalize the YouTube channel. So that's why we are here. And 1.0 is live, and it looks fucking good. Hats off to Wargaming. They did a good job making this game look at least, 2016 graphics level. So advancing from like 2009 where we were before, it is a pretty huge improvement. And again, hats off to Wargaming. They did a stellar job making the game run well, look really good, and they made the maps look actually like real places instead of maps in video games, which they did all look like before. So impressive job, all of that as well, without really losing that much performance. I guess that varies, but for me, I'm running this game on much higher graphic fidelity now than I used to, and I'm running on slightly lower frame rate than I used to, but I'm actually happy to sacrifice some of that if the game looks as good as it does. So, is it all sunshine and rainbows? Well, knowing that it's Wargaming, it's fucking not, obviously. So, a lot of the problems in 1.0 come, hand in hand with the problems that we had before. Not a lot of gameplay aspects have changed, and patches like 9.22 that introduced like the most obscenely overpowered tanks we have seen in tier 10, like the Object 268 version 4, the 430U just absolutely kills the tier 10 balance. But again, if your only driver in making this game is money, then I guess the more power creep, the more money you'll make from all the people grinding the new tier 10s. But anyways, fuck that. Let's talk about 1.0. So what is the problem with 1.0? Because they didn't really change anything. They didn't add any tanks. So what are the problems with 1.0? Well, first of all, the map we're on, Erlenberg. What a disgustingly terrible map. Who the fuck made this? He should be fired right away. Like, he should never, ever, 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 ever make another game or map for any game ever. It is so fucking appalling. I mean, it looks good, but the gameplay on this map is truly fucking disgusting. Honestly, I don't think I've seen a map as bad as this since Komarin. And the funny thing is, I think whoever made Komarin was probably the same guy who made this map, because he really nailed the same problems that Komarin had and amplified them on Erlenberg. So, first of all, if you look at the corner where the Object 140 is, a choke point. You need to get that corner, otherwise you can't win this flank. How do you do it? By crossing a huge giant open field while you're getting sniped by all the campers. So that's the first problem. First corner, sorry. If you look at K0, the corner behind our spawn, if you look at those tracks and you see the tree line there, you can actually get a legit double bush and you cannot be spotted. You can shoot all you want and you'll never be spotted. So there's no way the enemy team can really advance from the middle of the map, from the buildings, or to your cap circle. There's just no way they can do shit about it. You can just sit there and shoot everything for free without a worry in your mind, which is truly bizarre. And I actually was questioning what the fuck did they do here. This is only the second time I played this map, so I went to investigate, and I'll bring you guys with the results of the investigation throughout this game. And the problems don't end there. Obviously, this map is absolute dog shit. Like, it's unbelievable that somebody could make this game in 2018 and think it's a good thing that he has done. But maps like Mines are still in the game and still are forced upon high tier players. I do understand why Mines is okay to have in lower tier. It's a map that you meet the enemies really quickly and you can bang it out in lower tiers. It's fine, but leaving Mines in tier 10 is just, what are you doing? Why the fuck are you doing that? It's so unnecessary. It's just not, it's not funny, it's not needed. Just remove it from tier 10. While Ensk still has some merit in tier 10, Mines is absolutely not a tier 10 map and should be removed from being that. And then last but not least, we have the map called Fjords. I mean, I haven't played it probably enough to really tell what they've done to it, but so far it looks just absolutely appalling. They have opened everything up, and they made sniping spots from one corner to another, which makes, like, you know, just a medium play on the map fucking impossible. I don't know why they changed Fjords. Fjords weren't like the greatest map ever, but it definitely wasn't as bad as it is now. So again, I haven't played enough games in it yet to really judge it, but so far from what I've seen, it looks fucking awful. So if anybody has any clue on why in the name of all that's fucking holy is this position a thing, if you can explain that to me, I mean, maybe I'm missing something, but what the fuck is this? I'm in a 57, a very inaccurate tank that's not meant for long-range sniping, and I'm still, like, just racking up damage. Imagine if I was in a tier 10 TD like a fucking STRE, I would just be shitting damage here. And the funny thing is, like, you can do your own spotting. I'm not even bothered, because I'm just, like, baffled by how stupid this shit is. And, you know, I also don't really know all the angles that well, but hey, you can shoot the middle too. Fuck yeah, this position got even better. Fucking sick, Wargaming. Who the fuck thought of this? I don't understand. How the fuck can somebody be this dense? Honestly, no fucking idea. So if you need the quick map tactics on this map, so first of all, never cross any bridges. You just sit on the hill and sit here. The enemies will come and they will die because they can't do anything. You have to, you know, not be too aggressive down the A line and just sit on the hill and sit here. I really don't see how you can lose. I really don't. Honestly. I mean, sure, you can have a fucking absolutely moronic team. You could run out of ammo. Many things could happen, but don't cross the bridge, sit on the hill, and sit here. That's pretty basic. What you do from Dutcher spawn? Well, I don't really know yet. I haven't played on Dutcher spawn yet. Oh no, I played once. But the main tactic there seems to be go fuck yourself. So pretty good map, I gotta say. I'm eager to investigate it some more, of course. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm the dumbass. So, you know, take my words with some salt here. Don't believe everything I say, but so far this map looks absolutely abysmal. Alright, let's talk about something good. Glacier looks good. I don't know how well it will play. I've only played a couple of times, so I haven't really got a hang of the meta. I haven't really got a hang of anything, but it looks good. It looks really cool. One of the coolest looking maps. Kind of disappointed that the tanks don't skid around on the ice like crazy, because that would be hilarious, but instead we have pretty much better traction on ice than we have anywhere. Well, the same traction, I guess, that we have everywhere else. I'm really not doing my ammo count any favors here, and as you can see, I'm kind of running out, so I'm really not doing myself many favors here. So we kill a bulldog, and finally, you know, we decided, you know what, maybe we should push and just clean this up and be done with this, because, you know, I could sit there for the rest of the game and we probably still win, but honestly, like, we probably should just push up and kill whatever the fuck they have left before we run out of ammo from all the sniping. So here I am just doing T57 things on the 357 matchmaking, which is still extremely flawed, and honestly I don't really see this matchmaking staying like this in the future. The sooner Wargaming will realize that they fucked up, the better for everyone involved, and I hope they realize that they fucked up reasonably quickly, because these kind of 357 games, I mean, sure, I might enjoy just stomping shitters with my 57 heavy, but at the same time, if I'm tier 9 or if I'm the tier 10 and my tier 10s are just awful players, or they're playing awful tier 10 tanks, then it's no fun to lose because, you know, you picked the 50B and got Ensk against the type 5 heavy. And believe it or not, that still happens, and just the basic flaw of the matchmaking is just the obscene power creep that we have seen lately. If you get a 268 V4 versus a gorilla on almost any map, maybe apart from mines, the 268 V4 completely dominates the battlefield, while the gorilla is a support sniper that isn't even all that good anymore. So yeah, it is really hard to see why they would stick with the 357, apart from to increase premium ammo sales when you're that poor tier 8 trying to pen that V4 in the front with your shitty tier 8 tank. So we get rid of the waffle, and now it's me and the E4 versus T44 and the T28 prototype, even if I have 4 shots remaining, which I will let the E4 know about. I still can kill one of them cleanly. I can even kill the prototype and still have 1 shot left in my mag if he's on full health. I don't even know what the 44 health is at, but I did shoot him once before, so he cannot be full So yeah, I can kill one of them for sure, and then I'll need the help from the E4. So again, crossing the bridge at this stage in the game is probably the only time when you want to cross a bridge on this map, if you spawn where we did, and just exploring the map as well as trying to get to the enemy cap circle. And again, hats off to Wargaming, or the people that works in the graphic department of Wargaming. You did a stellar job. You made the maps look way more like real life places and way less like maps from a video game, which everything looked like before. Now these actually look like real environments, and that is really cool to see. It's funny how a word polished turd came up on my stream a lot, or a pig with lipstick on. That's kind of how you could describe 1.0. The polish is really nice on the turd, but the turd itself, it really needs some work, and Wargaming really needs to crack this down quickly. They need to get their shit together and actually fix the game instead of pumping out power creep tanks after power creep tanks and ruining the game for everybody involved. And the first step is to fucking nerf the fucking V4. Like, what kind of a fucking idiot was working on that? What kind of an idiot passed that through? It's just unbelievable that that shit can be introduced in the game. It's truly, truly unbelievable. Anyways, we find the T28 prototype. T44 shoots me as well, which actually is good for me. He reveals where he's at. The T28 is fucked, and now we have one shot remaining, and the 44 is somewhere close to us. So that's actually good to know where he's at, so I don't have to be worried too much. And we're gonna drive into the cap circle to actually force him to make a move. With only one shot remaining, it's not the greatest. The E4 is kind of with me, but he's doing some really weird shit, so I'm not sure how much I can count on him. But yeah, that was a 6th kill, 8.2 thousand damage done. You know, the funny thing, I'll probably not get shitload of XP for this one, just because I was sniping from a double bush, so I only get half of the XP. I really, really don't understand why the E4 is so keen on going around instead of fighting a single T44, especially when I'm here capping. And now I'm just thinking to myself, can you even get through that without drowning? Especially in E4, I legitimately worried that he might drown. And if he drowns, then, I mean, I can't really win unless the T44 is a one-shot. So, yeah, it's a bit dodgy right now, but it seems that he's making over, and he indeed is getting over the river. So, yeah, it seems that he climbed out, so at least I don't have to worry about him killing himself. There comes the T44. He probably saw me push the post down, but then again, there's not a lot of places I could be. This cover in the cap circle, I really don't like cover in the cap circle, but I'm pretty sure this building is destructible, so it's not that bad. So I really don't have any interest in winning this game by cap. I just want the C4 to arrive here in time. I'm gonna shoot the T44 once, and now I'm just pretty much a spectator in this game, and waiting for the E4 to arrive and hopefully finish off the 44. It seems that the E4 spotted him, so yeah, we're gonna back up if we get too close to capping, so we can enjoy this fight between a tier 8 and a tier 10, and it goes as well as you'd expect for that T44. Alright, so here's the endplot. Like I said, not a lot of XP, because we were sniping from double bushes. First class, 3600 XP with a double. Top gun, tank sniper, high caliber, 1200 base XP, 6 kills, 8649 damage done, and 459 assisted. Also picked up 8 bones and made 54 or 53,000 credits. Alright, to sum up this video, I was bitching a lot about the maps and the problems that we have, but graphically, stunning update. Graphics department, hats off to you. Great job. Without taking a big performance hit, we finally have entered a modern graphic era. The maps look way more lifelike than they ever have before. So graphically, perfect. Well, not perfect. Nothing ever is perfect, but really, really good. Sadly, it gets let down by Wargaming's inability to balance their game properly, by their ability to power creep the shit out of the game with every new fucking addition in the game, and with their inability to admit that 357 is an absolutely failed concept and should be gotten rid of as soon as possible, plus some horrible map changes that really did not need to happen, kind of put a sour taste in your mouth after playing this game in 1.0. That being said, though, I will play this game a lot this weekend for 30 hours exact to, you know, just get a better perspective on what the fuck is happening, to provide you with more, you know, researched opinions. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one, or on the twitch.tv/surfosh on the this weekend for the 30-hour stream. Anyways, have a good one and peace out.